cubes on my necklace.
Turn up the radio.
Right now,
Guess who? Nobody got nothing on us.
you're locked in to the greatest station, GRIZZBIZMY2SENSE.
Taking selfies inside of the bank. Hey, bitch, I'm in portrait mode. In real life, but look like a portrait though. Flick, pull up in Porsche slow, then take off like where did them horses go? Hey, I'm in portrait mode. We need a new drip enforcement code. Snap, the picture is perfect. The person that's inside the picture important. So, Lil' bit got mad and asked me to buy her a Birkin. I told her I can't. Told her to give me a business proposal. Let's go to the bank. All of my ops going broke trying to flex for the gram, and they know that they can't. Picasso, life is a portrait to paint. Post house me candle, I'm into the cake. I'm in the foreign, low gas in the tank. Just like a cookout, they got paper plates. Cubes in my earlobes can cool off a drink. Low coming in on the rush on that Bows on the way. What's the ticket on that? It's a rape. Singles and Jacksons and blues and them grants and them tens. If you add it, I take it and change. I bag a ratchet and take her to Spain. Cut off your wrist if your rollie is fake. Hey, phone slapping hard as a drunken stepfather. I leave from the trap, take the count to the bank. I'm rocking Louis with Nene and Gigi with DD, Givenchy and CC and J's. Hey, bitch, I'm in portrait mode. In real life, but look like a portrait though. Flick, pull up in Porsche slow, then take off like where did them horses go? Hey, I'm in portrait mode. We need a new drip enforcement code. Snap, the picture is perfect. The person that's inside the picture important. So, hey, bitch, I'm in portrait mode. Hey, I'm in portrait mode. Hey, bitch, I'm in portrait mode. Bitch, I'm in portrait mode. Hey, I'm in portrait mode. We need a new drip enforcement code. The picture is perfect. The person that's inside the picture important. So, wait, pose, hold, still, angle, freeze, snap, flick, splash, float on the drip. Bell on my neck, it's a bird on my wrist. Water on me, park a boat or a ship. Driveway exotics to call her a lift. I be in sex, dropping back in deposits. Do that nonchalantly, not posting the shit. Taking out trash on the Sunday, just lounging around what I wear like I'm posting a pic. Pull up the Wendy's with F on the wheels. Flick up with fans with the F and the M. Call up my jeweler like, get me some gems. Flex like I sweat and work out in the gym. Ayy. Take a bad bitch on a dinner date. Take her out to the same dinner place. I'm eating too well to watch someone else dinner plate. Excuse me, sir, I'm in portrait mode. Camera about to flash, you went away. Hey, bitch, I'm in portrait mode. In real life, but look like a portrait though. Flick, pull up in Porsche slow, then take off like where did them horses go? Hey, I'm in portrait mode. We need a new drip enforcement code. Snap, the picture is perfect. The person that's inside the picture important. So, hey, bitch, I'm in portrait mode. Hey, I'm in portrait mode. Hey, bitch, I'm in portrait mode. Bitch, I'm in portrait mode. Hey, I'm in portrait mode. We need a new drip enforcement code. The picture is perfect. The person that's inside the picture important. So.
Bitch, I'm higher than a satellite. Told her meet me on the moon tonight. Told her bad light, got the side right. We ain't catching feelings, we just catching flights. Higher than a satellite. Told her meet me on the moon tonight. Flip the bag right, got the side right. We ain't catching cases, we just catching flights. Higher than a satellite. Elevated top flow. Yeah, she ain't never been before. Yeah, I've been dripping on their whole life. Yeah, I've been fucking on your whole life. Yeah, Gucci space walking, I'm an astronaut. Thought she could do better, but she not. Smoke 'em if you got 'em, I got 'em. Ain't want me to shoot my shot, but I shot 'em. Do what I want, bitch. I'm poppin', straight to the moon, just lit the rocket. Take off, about to blow my face out. Ain't no clothes to take off. Keep that work, no layout. Sometimes grind do pay out. All my shit can't stay out. Purple ice cream, 4219. Look at the ice gleam. Higher than a satellite. Told her meet me on the moon tonight. Told her bad light, got the side right. We ain't catching feelings, we just catching flights. Higher than a satellite. Told her meet me on the moon tonight. Flip the bag right.
After him,
We ain't catching cases, we
this
just
is
catching flights. Higher than a
GRIZZBIZMY2SENSE.
satellite. Looking like yeah in that all white. It's hitting different in the moonlight. We on the yacht on the late night. Steak and lobster, yeah, we eating right. Ice box on my neck, bright. Looking like a check tonight. She gon' get that work tonight. I'ma make a squirt tonight. Yeah, I remember all them plays. Yeah, now we kick it out the way. Yeah, I can't ever go back. You can't get your hoe back. This a fact, you know that. Tap my name on the back. That's a jersey, she squad. Make her scream like, oh Lord. This a nice scene. Look at the ice bling.
Right now,
Guess who? Nobody got nothing on us.
you're locked in to the greatest station, GRIZZBIZ, my 2 cents.
This your boy Grizz,
And I'm your main man, Greenback.
and this is the GRIZZBIZ My 2 Cents Show, powered by
Unanimous. Higher than a satellite. Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
That's that cut right there. Let's give a round of applause for Drizzle Entertainment. You got Drizzle Entertainment, they got Mode, and we got Higher just jumping and popping and cracking like them. You know what I'm talking about?
Slip the rocket. Take off. About to blow my face out.
Oh.
Take off. Keep that work, no lady.
Hey man, you could be at your local, you could be at your local watering hole, and this come on, boy, and you better have that funk in your leaf. You know what I'm talking about? Cause I'm around folks that the trees hit different, so we really be higher than a satellite. But hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. Shout out to that. So everybody, you're doing your music. I keep telling y'all to send me your music, man. MP3, 4, 5, whatever you want to call it. No wave stuff. I know it's MP4 now, so y'all need to send that and do it professionally, man. Just don't send no music. Y'all can send it to GRIZZBIZME2SENSE at AOL.com so we can play your music, man. So we can play your music on the intros and the what we call the WGRZ listening room. You know what I'm saying?
Right now,
Right now.
Nobody got nothing
Right
on
now.
us.
Right
you're
now.
locked in to the greatest station, GRIZZBIZ, my 2 cents.
You did? You did? So we can play your stuff, man, because it's all about us networking and doing what we're doing. So that's what's up. Like I said, Grizz with 3 Z's, ENT at AOL.com or inbox me.
ZZZ.
You know what I'm talking about? And you can do send us your video too, because we're gonna do something with y'all videos too, your visuals. This whole game is about visuals and consistency and content. Those are the words. But it's Wednesday to Wednesday. Hey, let's give a round of applause for my co-host, Ivy the Aries. And let's give another round of applause for our other co-host who's out taking care of things and doing things. Let's give a round of applause for the Ring Bad Express. You know what I'm talking about?
Can you please help me with this schmuck?
There you go. We got to have that in there. You know what I'm talking
Gotta
about?
have it.
That's what's up. Another Wednesday. And Lord have mercy. I tell you, every time we leave Wednesday, it's like we wake up tomorrow and it's going to be a whole bunch of other stuff jumping between now and next Wednesday. And I don't care who jump on the story first or whatever. Sometimes it just does not matter. You know what I'm saying? Because it all comes back to play Wednesday to Wednesday. I got enough time to talk about it, even if other people talking about it.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's what's up. How was your Wednesday to Wednesday?
My Wednesday to Wednesday was great. Greasy on some shit. My Wednesday to Wednesday was absolutely fabulous. I cannot complain.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up. Family time. And what else did you do this damn weekend? This
weekend, I completed my rehearsals for a very important project that's going to be taking place here in the near future.
Can you give us a little detail about it?
And I got the part.
You got the part. Do you play a crackhead?
Absolutely not. Okay.
Is that in your contract? Did you say you're not going to play no
Not playing no crackheads. I'm not playing no
prostitutes?
no prostitutes, no crackhead, no police.
And no police.
Them the 3 things I ain't finna play. Okay. So outside of that, the role is pretty dope. Of course I'm not the writer nor director, so I don't have much information except for the fact that my initial scene will be incredible. So stay tuned. I will definitely keep you informed, most importantly, because you're in my business for, hating purposes. But we going to make it look good.
Hey, have you seen Willie? Have you seen Willie? No, man, I ain't seen no damn Willie. What Willie you talking about? You know Willie. Willie live across the street, man. It's always doing that weird stuff. Man, I keep telling you, I don't know no Willie, man. Ask her, did she know Willie? Do you know Willie?
I have no idea who Willie is or what is happening
Don't
right
act
now.
like you don't know who Willie is.
Who the hell is Willie?
You've been around Willie your whole damn life, and now you want to act like you don't know Willie?
Is this an audition?
It worked. You see? Karen and the writer, you messed up. You didn't mess up. You picked a great, but you was dynamic dual team over here. Did you see what just happened? That was classic improv. She fell right into it. She didn't know what hit her. She wanted to ad lib to it. I bring the greatness out in people.
I had no idea where this whole thing was
I bring the
going
greatness
or what
out.
he was doing. But Karen, if you're listening, watching,
I bring the greatness out.
please give Grizz a shot because
I bring the greatness out.
he brings the greatness out.
Thank
apparently.
you.
Okay.
All right. I just wanted to get that.
You got that off
Let's
your
give
chest.
a round of applause for my acting debut.
Academy Award winning.
Thank you. That was great.
Scene
That was
for
great. I do this shit all the time. Sometimes it don't be acting. You just scratch the record. The judges will not allow that comment right there.
I cannot with you today. You are absolutely hilarious.
Higher than the satellite.
You on the road today.
We not
Well,
catching
I will tell
feelings.
you
We
that
just
all
catching
rehearsals,
flights.
you must be sober and come ready to work. So that's not gonna work. What you just did. So, I mean, Miss Karen is the artist, and she is sensitive about her. She is not playing. She mean be here on time. She mean read the line like how I wrote it.
You
She
can't
not-
ad lib nothing.
Read the lines. That's it. If it ain't on your lines and you say it from the top, from the top.
Really? Oh yeah.
This ain't no play. She professional.
She got you saying the word play. Ain't that some shit right there? She said, this ain't no play. Are you Karen?
It ain't no play, baby.
Oh my God. So how thick was the
From
contract?
the top.
How thick
From
was
the
it?
top. From the top. Sticking up to let you know she ain't playing. Okay? So, and it's a non-disclosure contract as well, so I can't be in here trying to tell you what's going to be happening before it's happening, while it's happening, kind of a thing. But you should audition for a role. This show is expanding, and it is going to be a great season. And I'm just excited to be a part of it, to be honest. But it
this
is
the web
definitely
series.
Yeah, and it's definitely not. Like I said, she ain't playing. So if you thought she was gonna be on there, kicking the shit on the set, you going home, or you can start from the top,
Really?
or she gonna write your ass out.
Damn. That's some serious shit right
Yeah,
there.
she ain't playing. She professional. But I like it. It's a lot of discipline, and you learn a lot about yourself when you're doing something like this. So it's different, interesting. But enough about me. A little bit about you. How did your Wednesday to Wednesday go?
Hey, well, I'm not wanting to talk about family businesses, but hey, great weekend and got some stuff finally taken care of, and people can breathe and we can,
That's
move
good.
forward. And
You seem like you was extremely happy today. You was dancing, had your whole 1-2 step on.
no, that was the song. Higher than the satellite.
Oh, see
and
what I'm
move.
saying?
Move. You know what I'm talking about? When the lights and camera action come on, I come on. That's why they need to pay more attention to
Action.
me. I was quiet on the set. See? Got to know. You got to know. I'm going to teach you these things so next time you go to Karen, you be all right and point. She was like, what happened? You went to the GRIZZ School. GRIZZBY is my 2 cents school of acting, editing, and whatever else we can do.
Hey, she got some good folks, man.
That's what's up.
When she said during the interview that iron sharpens iron.
She wasn't playing. She was serious. I guess so. Now, being serious, how you just said how serious it is, I guess so.
Yeah.
Well, that's wonderful.
It's, yeah.
But anyway, my Wednesday was cool. It was, like I said, it was blessed, and here and ready for some more Wednesday to Wednesday, and the juice and the topics and everything is jumping and popping.
A lot of
You
stuff
know,
popped
like-
off since last Wednesday.
Oh my God! I'm gonna just jump right into the BET Awards.
Oh Lord, you had a lot to say about this particular incident, and I think you gotta state your opinion, state your view. How you feel about the BET Awards?
The BET Awards, I think, is I want to say needed, but not needed by those folks, because if we didn't have the BET, I guess you could go to Diddy's Revolt or whatever, but I don't know if that still ran by those people. Is he picked up by Viacom or whoever else? So do they have a final say on what really goes on over Revolt or whatever? You know, all of this good stuff. So we don't have anywhere for us to do or get our shine on. These artists and celebrities or whatever they're doing, music-wise or whatever, acting, whatever it is. So on that note, is good. But I just like, and Benzino, it's not just me. I just hit it out first when I saw it, like, no, this fool is not sitting up here. And I thought I was going to get through a whole show without any devil imagery, without any of that. I looked, I didn't see no, and I be looking because it's right there in your face. So if you see it, you already, you know, but not too deep into that. But every BET Award, MTV Award, all of them has some type of this hidden
Demonic
in it.
symbols
And stuff in it.
Yeah.
So I thought to myself, because I wasn't going to watch it. I was getting ready to watch The Shy. I just pick it up later because I got, we got the utensils to watch it later. But I was going to watch The Shy, which is another story. Whew. But my daughter was like, Daddy, she's home. She be back, going to go back to school, moving. But she said, Daddy, let's watch the BET Awards. What? No. Dad. Okay. I had to say it twice. So we sat there and we watched it, parts of it. And I said to myself, well, I'll be damned. We're going to get through a whole award show without any bull crap. We actually get to see some real stuff. No, of course not. And the little dude came on.
Little dude meaning who? Who
Lil
you talking
Nas
about?
X. You know what I'm talking about? And,
That did it for you.
that did it for me. And you seen the devil's face up there, and then you seen it change into the Pharaoh, and then I said, oh my gosh. And it wasn't just me. When I posted, I got a lot of views on it. Then jump on the thing and Benzino talking about it. And he basically said the same thing I'm saying. Like, I was cool until y'all brought that stuff into it. Why you got to bring that stuff into it?
Because what you tend to forget and what some people often don't consider is the new era, the new slogan, the new going forward has been inclusiveness, because there's an agenda. If we include everyone except, you know where I'm going with this, that the, I guess, culture of people that feel like the way you feel, and they feel reparations are due, and they feel like we need to rebuild Black Wall Street, and they feel like there is no tolerance for homosexuality in the Black community. What it is, it's beginning to, because you said something a few shows back where you were like, if you don't agree with them or if you say anything against, and I'm referring to the gay community, that you get attacked. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you say something against, they all come and they, you know what I mean? I was like, I ain't going to make no comments because they not coming for me. Okay, so I think the long-term agenda is to exclude everyone except for the people that feel like you. So then it looks like you, and I'm not saying you like personally, but that group of people, it looks like you're stating an invalid complaint, right? So before there was segregation and the anti-racism and people were speaking out against that, anything a Black person said, it was negative, it wasn't right. We're the devil, it's evil. And so now as they begin to include different genres of people, they're going to further exclude the Black culture, the people that feel like you, like, why they putting this on TV? And then it's going to be like, y'all making an invalid complaint because everybody else is happy. So you're just trying to cause a disruption. I'm not saying it's not. That what you're feeling is invalid. I'm saying that's the long-term agenda for the general public. We got an anti-Asian hate crime bill. We got anti-LGBTQ plus hate bill. You can't do anything against anybody unless they're a straight black person. Then nobody cares.
Well, I'm just talking about ain't nobody standing up for God. Ain't nobody standing up. And that goes not just for that, what homosexuality or whatever. That goes for everything. It's basically what you're saying about black folks amongst themselves killing each other. It could be fornication. It could be adultery, whatever. But like I tell everybody this, if you a Christian, if you a person of God, you're not going to be out here flaunting your sins. You're not going to be judging nobody else about theirs. But you're not going to be flaunting your sin because you're trying to work on it. You're not going to, look what I'm doing. Look at this. Look at that. You're not going to be doing that. So a while back, it used to be like, hey, if you live this life, hush, hush, or whatever, that's, on the DL, what we should say on the down low, whatever, that's what they did. But because the agenda is not man-made, the agenda is good and evil. And that ties into everything that's going on today. That ties in with everything. I don't care what religion you are. And I don't give a dang about what religion you are. I'm common sense and I know that there's good and there's bad. And if you have that book or whatever, that path, we ain't gonna get all in deep in all of that stuff right now, but it's obvious. It is so obvious right now as the world moves forward and what it is doing. So that right there was just a little something.
Well, that's why when I made the comment, it was like what they're doing is trying to make what we consider bad not be a bad thing because they're being excluded, right? So we're going to push this inclusion, okay, and then it'll mask over people that good and bad. It begins to look like you're a person that just doesn't want to include everybody. You're the bad apple because you're not wanting everyone to have their shot at happiness. And that's what I'm saying. In the long term, it's going to make that whole thought process seem irrational because you're not including all the members of your community. So if the gay members of the community, and I'm going to be honest, when I speak to a lot of gay people and people that relate to transgenders and other things, and you ask them in a religious aspect, and they always say the same thing. God made me. He knew what I was going to be already. So that's their reasoning with their sexuality. And I'm not to say that that's right, wrong, or indifferent, but what I'm saying is when you put logic, intellect, religion, and inclusion in the same category, you're going to get a lot of mixed
chaos
emotions. Absolutely. So I'm just saying, I fed off of everything that you were mentioning, and long-term thing is if we make it so that it's included in the everyday lifestyle, then it is the new normal.
That's what is happening. The new normal. That transfers to everything. Like, did you hear Bill Cosby is out of jail now?
Yep, Bill Cosby got released. Pennsylvania Supreme Court overturned the conviction. Bill Cosby apparently had admitted some facts that I guess brought up these new charges previously. And he was not supposed to be brought up on charges
at all
from the comments and that initial situation.
So initially, been taken care of and done with and didn't data.
So the whole thing is he was illegally and wrongfully convicted, and this is just another American story. But look, it somebody like Bill Cosby can be wrongfully convicted. How does that happen?
Because what we just talked about. The people who ran the shows and allowed this stuff to happen, to bring it to the forefront, to make it good, bad, good, are the same people that controls what goes on in these courts.
Yeah, because Bill Cosby was locked up over 2 years, right?
2 years.
So my thing is with that kind of money, with those types of resources, with all the friends, the network that you have. How are you spending 2 years in jail under a wrongful conviction that you should have never been tried for in the first place? It says a lot to me about his circle of people and friends.
His lawyers has been fighting for. They have no control. Do you understand what I'm saying? The judge are ran by other folks, and his people did everything that they could and more and beyond. I guarantee you he did. He had no shoddy.
So what you're saying is you can be rich, famous, and well known, and
still
be wrongfully convicted.
And still be wrongfully convicted. I can't even get it out. Like, that's plain and simple, obvious. That's why you have some people who don't go to jail. Well, that's what like, for instance, we was just talking about it. All of this ties together to Jeffrey Epstein, his wife, who has all this vital information, all this stuff. Do you not?
Supposedly.
That's no supposedly. Jeffrey Epstein is gone. Gone.
Yeah.
Suicide, gone.
Supposedly.
Supposedly.
You see why I'm saying all these supposedly supposedly.
Yeah, you say that, but you see this stuff happening in your face. And that's what the problem with people is. They see it, but they still want to deflect it and give it this when it's actually right here from smacking your goddamn face.
Guess what? From the time I was small, they've been telling me don't believe nothing I hear and half of what I see because that shit be fake too. So that's why you be, suspicious about almost every little thing, because when you're in enough situations, you learn for a fact you can't believe everything you see. So we all fall victim of the smoke and mirrors, one way or the other, because if you be fool enough to believe everything you see, that's another show. Well, but yeah, a lot of it is in your face. A lot of it is definitely in your face.
Right.
But we're not aware that it's truth, fact, or any of that, because they spend so much time and money covering it up with bullshit, layers and layers and layers and layers of bullshit.
That's when you're
they deny access to
critical thinking.
To the information. They mislead in the information. Now you can click on certain resources and everything conflicts. You can read one page and it says this. One person says something else. It's like, unless you're there to see it for yourself.
So you have to be able to decipher the BS yourself. God put that in you. He put that in you. Yeah. Just like this dag. Now we're just gonna transfer it into it. The virus. Now ring and back and forth before we even came to hear Trump, everything unanimous. We're back and forth with this stuff, and everybody want to talk conspiracy theory. Now they got emails with Dr. Fauci talking about how this virus is engineered, which means if you don't know,
suspected that from the very beginning.
If you don't know what that means that he took from that bird flu, whatever that the virus was, from where it came from or whatever, and manipulated it and created a fearmonger amongst people.
Well, he didn't do it, but it was done.
No, he did it. You have to. No, he had oversaw the whole thing. You have to do your research. I'll pull up I'm gonna send you the stuff. He orchestrated. He has a team around him, and he delegates stuff if you want to go that way, but he orchestrated it. That's what Trump was trying to tell folks, but couldn't tell folks in a manner where, because of his personality, you think that he was nuts because he said it was a hoax. And I can see from your personality, you can see it's a hoax, but it's not a hoax because he's privileged to information that we are not privileged to. So by him saying this out loud, he's really spilling dry snitching on these folks. So now you have, it ain't now, but because of who he was and his verbiage, they're going after this guy really, really hard now. They're going after him really hard when in actuality, the man was telling you the real deal. But we were so caught up on the other rhetoric, the racist stuff that he portrayed, and then you think about the people that rushed the Capitol. They rushed the Capitol for the right and the wrong reasons. They was emotionally motivated by the race. Why. But the reasoning for them doing that is, hey, we don't want this. We don't want that. They was mixing the two, but they wasn't all the way off their rocker, man. Just like them people from Waco, they're not all the way off the rocker.
Well,
People can see what this government is doing.
Enlightenment Trump may have tried to give us in that case. He did so much other bullshit. He
Right.
was going to be discredited no matter how real he may have been with delivering that information. But you put him with the border bullshit and the racism bullshit.
That's what I'm saying,
and you know, all the other stuff. And who's going to believe Trump after that? I mean, I will say that some of the earlier research that I did included, like you said, emails where Dr. Fauci was requesting, almost demanding certain information and being turned down because of his suspicions on whatever they were doing in these laboratories. And so I don't know. I have to do some more research and see what new information is coming about, because I haven't really been keeping up with it.
It was on the news today. Part of it about the Senate. This is in the state. This ain't no made up stuff. They was doing live in the State House of this stuff and pulling up these emails and all this stuff.
I don't believe that. Well, I'm gonna just be real with you, because you and I know how the government operates, and they will present documentation how they want to. It will be manipulated how they see fit. They black out whatever they want. Like, you get reports and from the initial report, and this is even when you see like government officials when they go on a court about information and they're reading reports, and it be like 6 lines completely blacked out. You cannot see what it says. No. Like, if the only person that had privilege to this information that's blacked out. Hold on, wait a minute. Just let me make my point. I'm not saying this is your particular situation. What I'm saying is from the original documents that I saw, there was so much blacked out from it. Like, whomever wrote the report is the only person that knows what the report originally says, and the person that read the report and did the editing to the report. So if those two people are murdered, pass away, whatever the case may be, nobody really knows officially what this damn document says, because there is no hard copy. There is no this is the original. So that's the part of it that makes it all fishy to me when it comes to government documents. Like, nobody has access to what it said before they put this blackout on here. Or the people that do may be dead or senile or have their own motives for revising it, whatever. So I don't know. That government stuff, you know, I would run myself ragged trying to keep up with that. I don't keep up, but I keep up. I see stuff, and like I said, when you know stuff, you know. When you know, you know, and that's all I can say. When you know, you know. You know it ain't right. Your spirit tell you it ain't right. It ain't right. And then when they put it in your face, these emails, they didn't black out these emails out from this doctor. Read them word for word, but I'm just saying, be careful out there, people. You know what I'm saying? The virus is real, and I do believe, like the information from the Texas Senate coming out, like, hey, and I just to be a proven fact, when my brother caught corona, when my baby brother caught it and went to the hospital, they told him to do exactly what I was doing already at home with this, which was steaming with the sea salt, the lemon peels, and orange peels, and it was something else, and ginger, and breathing that in. That killed everything. This is what the doctor that he went to see when they had it told him. They're not putting that information, and that's what the Texas and that State House was saying. They're not putting out the right stuff about preventative measures and cautions that you can take at home. No, they can't. They can't, because then they can't make all these billions of dollars off the vaccines. If they tell you how to not get it, then they lose out on money that they spent making this thing.
Exactly.
And creating
I was so
vaccine.
shocked when he said that, like, for real. And I was like, man, yeah, we read up on this. This is what you're supposed to do for this. But it's just very, 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 very disheartening. And everybody has their own choice and decision to make and everything. Just be careful out there in La La Land. Everything is open back up. It's like full swing. We got so many concerts coming up in Cincinnati. You know what I'm saying? We've got the Midwest Explosion coming up this weekend, July 3rd and 4th. That's Saturday. And Sunday will be Juvenile. It'll be Too Short. It'll be 8Ball and MJG. And yours truly, I am DJ Fresh. We'll be out doing this thing for both of those venues. So that will be at the Hamilton County Fairgrounds. So
It's gonna be turned up.
Turned up ain't gonna be the word for it. It's gonna be off
If you from
the
this city, you
chain.
know it's gonna be lit this weekend coming up.
So-
As lit as we get.
So hopefully you'll see me down there. I've been trying to work my magic. You know, I want to do a live pod show down there, but we might just go down there and get some feed and do what we do and do a live right there on the spot because it's gonna be jumping. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be jumping. And what else we got jumping coming up?
The Great Debates is coming up.
Yes, our own The Great Debates, the GRIZZBIZ Debates.
The debates.
We finally got all our contestants. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be so much fun. I'm so looking forward to it.
Yes, I am too.
I want to hear y'all points of views and all of that.
So that's hopefully starting next week. We're going to try and maybe start it off next week or the week after, but look for the promo. We got first round, our contestants. We got Nikki Moore, we got Donnie Brooks, and we got Ginger Rothstein.
Nikki, Donnie, Ginger.
Coming up the bat. Let's give them a round of applause. And then for the second round, we got Nikki Oliver, we got Jason Reese, and we got Sleazy Bottoms. And then for the third round, we got Miss Felicia Still So Fine Woolfolk, Black Man Jones, and Stephanie Godchild. So let's give a round of applause for all our contestants. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, for the prizes, I want to give a shout out to Malachi Terry's Eye Repair Plus, located in the Seven Hills Shopping Center. He's donating the phone. Wanted to go with one of the prizes. I'm computer dude, and I'm giving up the computer for one of the prizes. We got a $50, $20, and a $10 gift cards, money cards.
Some apparel, some live apparel.
Yeah, so it's going down. We're trying to get everybody engaged and have a good time.
Yeah, because I'm also going to give away my secret VIP gift for the winner. And it's going to be a secret VIP gift.
Wait a minute.
They're going to enjoy it.
What do you mean, secret VIP?
Secret VIP.
What about our VIP?
You ain't getting no VIP.
Hold on. Cut the camera. What are you doing?
I'm going to give the lucky winner one secret VIP gift that you will definitely be able to enjoy your day of choice. And you're going to be able to just let your hair down or, ball cap off, man or woman, and enjoy yourself. That's it. That's it. Chris, don't be over there hating because, I told you I get some of the best gifts. So if you get a gift from me, you're definitely going to love it.
Hey, man, you should have got them a banana. I didn't already got
You trying to call them monkeys? Calling them monkeys? No, Chris, we ain't feeling that.
On the same page,
nope.
Man.
Can you please help me with this schmuck?
Nope. Ain't no help for him. He need a script from the doctor. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, Mr.
What?
Banana.
Wow. Anyway, you know what?
Well, I'm just saying. Yeah, you got to keep it moving. So.
What news you can use that you got?
So, since you want to be all up in my business, well, news you can use. You talk about bananas. I'm just going to go right into it. I got definitely some news you can use. And one of those big things is the U.S. is coming up with an FDA-approved diet method that actually wires it locks the jaw shut.
I saw that.
And restricts the dieter to a liquid-only diet.
What the hell do you need?
America is so cruel, ain't they?
Cruel. I seen the picture like, are you kidding me? This is locked to your teeth?
Yep, it locks your mouth shut. You hear me? They have came up with this. Well, it was a group of researchers from New Zealand in the UK, and they created this, and It does include an emergency release, I guess. So if you like really about to lose it, or you having a medical emergency,
So you can't control it yourself.
If you could, would you really be on a diet?
Would
That's
you
the
need-
whole problem
That's
with the diet in the first place. Is you couldn't control your eating.
See, I could-
So
I'm
now I
not-
got to do it from here. Lock the jaw.
So I would ride around and have a remote control and lock your jaw. You know what? They need that in marriages. You don't talk about then put on both partners. You just shut the heck up. Clap. Clap.
You are really sick.
Clap.
You so
I said oh, sorry, I don't
You
have a
was
moment.
psycho. You really
I had a
did have a moment.
But I'm
You
just saying, like, that is the
really
dumbest shit in the world.
Okay. And so
That's dumb as hell.
I want to tell a more inspiring, happier story that includes co-workers who became kidney donors for each other's spouses, right? So these two women had worked together for a while in an Atlanta medical facility, and they were having a brief conversation in the restroom one day and came to find out that the two of them matched donor specifications for the other's husband that needed the kidney transplant. And so, needless to say,
Hold on.
sometimes those restroom breaks be necessary, guys. Don't be mad when your lady be like, I got it, because she might come back with a kidney donor for your ass.
Hey, so it was a black woman and a white woman?
Yes.
So the white man got a black woman's liver in him, and the black man got a white woman's liver in him?
Absolutely. And all's well
Now,
that
I
ends
don't know
well. That's
nothing
so
about-
inspiring, right?
Yeah, that's a happy ending. Let's give a round of applause for that. But I got to say something about that right there. Now, doing all this stuff and carrying on saving lives is wonderful. But I want them boys to wake up the next morning and some old strange stuff start happening. You know what I'm talking about? But we're not going to go there. But anyway, that was a lovely
He might
story.
just suntan a little less. Sunburn a little less. That's all. He have a little tan now. Little black side. That's the blackness in him. Yeah, he gonna have to claim that 8% black now, don't he?
And then he get to have some white privileges. He get some white privileges.
Come
he
with
get a smidgen of white
my
privilege.
kidney is Caucasian.
It's
Let me up
white
this
privilege,
line.
Just a smidgen of white privilege. Just a smidgen of it. You know what
I've
I'm talking
seen
about?
white privilege at its finest, and for those that it works for, it works. I would like to have one day of my life of white privilege. Please, white privilege me for the day. So, on to better news.
Whoa.
On to other news.
You know that's a clip, don't you? You know we can edit that. That's
He is crazy. While we talking about DNAs and SBAs and diets and all these things, let's also talk about, now we talk about Bill Cosby got free.
yes.
Well, guess what? Somebody is going to jail on a 14-year-old rape case that happened down in Florida. This idiot uploaded his DNA to Ancestry.com, and cha-ching, yeah, he found out all right, found out he was going straight to damn jail. Now, he raped somebody 14 years ago, been living his best life, doing whatever the hell he pleased, and got the nerve to want to find out about his roots, his genetic makeup. You came from crazy because you is crazy, you rapist.
right.
And now you're going to jail.
So how were they able to?
Well, okay, so, and this is one thing everybody was saying initially when they put out this whole Ancestry.com and putting your genetic makeup online and out there to whomever these people communicate with. They also communicate and share information with the FBI, police departments, and any national affiliate of the DNA
so
system.
snitchonyourself.com is what it is.
Absolutely.
Snitchonyourself.com, because once you take that means everybody has access to your DNA.
Well, you've made it public.
Oh, man.
You've created access to it.
First on our show, your first.
Yeah, so the first, we ain't hearing about this for the first time, but yeah, so I'm just saying, not that I want criminals to be hidden, but I'm just saying, if you know, be smart. Just be smart. Why would you put your DNA for the public record knowing You done almost did a skip on a rape that you did 14 years ago.
He
thought he was home free, didn't he?
he didn't know that they did that.
Yeah, lock his ass up. Well, I tell you what, I'm glad he did get caught, and I hope he get a lot of damn jail time. You don't violate anybody's personal sexual.
No, you don't.
Ooh, that's just, I don't know. People like that.
An idiot sandwich.
Yeah, that's an idiot sandwich for sure. So we got some exciting news now. I know we spoke about Sha'Carri being extremely fast and comparing to Flo back in the day from the, what was she, 80s? I believe she was in the 80s, right? Olympics. Okay, so, well, we got a 17-year-old Arian Knighton who broke Usain Bolt's record.
That's
Okay.
a dude, right?
Yes, a young 17-year-old young boy. And now he's from Florida.
Going to the Olympics?
He qualifies.
Oh,
He qualifies. So we could possibly see this young boy in the Olympics. Could you imagine being 17 years old and having the opportunity, even being considered to go to the Olympics?
Yeah, I can see that. I ran track and I was fast.
You ran track?
Yeah, I was fast.
Your legs short. Don't look like you would have been fast. But you never know.
I was
Looks
the
can be
third fastest.
deceiving.
Yeah, I was the third fastest in school.
I'm not saying you wasn't. I'm
Janet
just saying.
Robinson, Eddie Johnson,
And then you.
and me.
Oh.
And
You speaking of yourself in the third person. You know he was a champion.
yes, sir.
Only winners do that. And crazy people. But, not to take away from you on the personal level, I'm just saying. So, Lil Nas X said, why y'all get so mad at me so easily? All I've done was be a bad bitch. And I don't know why y'all surprised about me having demons and sex on stage on a song about demons and sex. That's what he want to know. Why y'all
now
so surprised?
I didn't even see that part.
He just saying.
Man,
he said that's what the whole song was about. So how would you be surprised if he got the opportunity to perform it, is what he would include in his performance?
Wow.
So
that's so disrespectful
I ain't
to God.
saying y'all, I'm just saying people made that song famous. He went viral. He is still selling records. I'm not saying it's right, but he feels like he's right.
I don't give a damn what he feels like.
So.
And they can take that to the bank. Somebody need to stand up, man. Y'all get on these goddamn award shows and thank God, but then don't say nothing about that crap.
I don't think he ever
because the same
God.
who what?
I said I don't think he ever thanked God.
Not him. I'm saying other people. And this is what basically
Grizz, you can't get on here and do your religious rant.
No, it ain't about religious rant. It's about writing what people standing up for what's right. So just like with Kwame Brown right now going against the grain and going against all these people who ain't right. Who's putting these images, is putting this stuff in our children's faces, our people's heads, making our children think this is right. And you got young folk, little bitty folk asking, why is he kissing another man? You know what I'm talking about? That's where we getting at. You can take the religion out of all of it. You can take that out.
I got little kids, so trust me, I know it's a lot of things, even cartoons.
Cartoons
a lot
is one of the
things,
worst.
Yeah, that I don't allow my kids to take in just because of the subliminal messages that they include with it.
And that's where people like Kwame, that's where people like Sugar T, and a few other people are trying to push. And those when you going against the grain, it's just like what you said in the beginning. They're going to twist it and make everything so you come out to look like the bad guy. You know,
that's
but you got. That's why when you have a platform, you have to take voice for it and stand for something. If you don't stand for something, you fall for everything. And that's the whole basis of everything. People falling for everything. Mm-hmm. So my little 5-minute rant, whether you like it or don't like it, maybe it's food for thought, and maybe you'll think about something later, like maybe he was right. Or maybe not. You might say, kiss your ass. You know what? And that's cool too. Not kissing your ass.
But I just want to say one more positive thing with the news you can use.
You always don't want me to rant. And I want to rant. I want to rant. Okay, sorry. We just had another outburst.
Karen, are you watching this?
Can you please help me with this schmuck?
Anybody? The last bit of news you can use, I wanted to add in, because this has just made history. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in history, college athletes will now be allowed to make money from endorsement deals and other ventures. Hey, hallelujah.
I am so
getting
happy.
these college kids in trouble about trying to make money on the side to help send home to their mama because they barely on a scholarship and they making it by the skin on their chin. I also think this will help a lot of young athletes be able to further focus on the athleticism and their career moving forward and not get so caught up into some of those things that they were trying to get away from with getting those scholarships.
Exactly.
So, big
That's
up.
a big thing. I cannot wait. I cannot wait till they come
all
up.
colleges
Come out
for
with,
this.
College football. They stopped making college football on EA Sports because it was a problem because you couldn't use the athlete's name or anything that on the game. College football on EA Sports was the greatest. So if EA Sports is listening, please bring that back. That was funner than Madden, for real. For real. Between the both of them. But, yeah, let's give a round of applause for the college athletes. Athletes.
I'm happy.
They're gonna get paid
so happy that that's happening.
It says
Andrew
coming back
said
on 2022.
2022. So we got a date. So be looking forward to it. Support your local college athletes. Support anybody doing anything positive. Most definitely if they're from your hometown, your city, your state. Just give them a little support, a little push. Never hurt nobody. You might need one day, and it'll be returning the favor. So I don't have any more exciting or aspiring news you can use other than to remind everybody to stay tuned for the Great Debate Series that we'll be having. It's going to be really, really fun. We're going to make it extremely live for the listeners and viewers and for those participants. Also, this is a holiday weekend. This is Safety Awareness Month. The month of June was Safety Awareness Month. I'm just going to say, y'all, please, this weekend, leave the fireworks to the professionals. Don't be caught up in the ER this holiday season because you think you going to set it off after you done had 12 too many drinks. Okay? That's it.
Yeah, y'all be safe out there, too, because, like you said, it's the holiday weekend. And them boys will be out.
Hold the hand, Chico.
They will be out in full force. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, hold on.
Okay.
Yeah. I think our engineer's hot, too.
Bag up, Terry.
He's higher than the satellite, too.
Something going on. Hey, all right. I don't know if that's fireworks, gunshots. I don't know what they got going on in the background. But y'all stay safe this 4th of July weekend. Have fun. Turn up. As always, we're going to be back at y'all next Wednesday with more views, more news you can use, and more information on the upcoming GRIZZBIZ Great Debate Series.
So, as always, don't be stuck on stupid.
And relaxed on dumb.
See y'all next week.
This your boy Grizz.
And I'm your main man, Greenback.
And this is the GRIZZBIZMY2SENSE Show.
It's the #1 station blazing the airwaves.
Right here, so keep it locked.
This is GRIZZBIZ2SENSE.
Yeah. Niggas Michael J. Foxing and shit, I keep it steady. So every time I make that call, baby, be ready. Maybe we can hit the banks and stroll, don't do the levy. And I don't never mention the sex, it get too messy. Turn your bitch into a flirt iron quick, she tryna press me. But if all she got is pussy to offer, it don't impress me. I'm like, whoa, slow down. It's enough of that to go round. Besides, I'm a grown ass man. I need